Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine. We were doing communication in a commercial organization. Under this, interpersonal skills required for effective communication. We have already done speaking skills and listening skills. Today we'll do persuading skills. In order to obtain the desired response from others, a person should be able to persuade them. For example, a salesperson can point out the benefit of his product or service. Next, probing skills. Probing is the skill of questioning to obtain information. There are two types of probes, open and close. Open probing encourages the person to speak freely about his needs, opinion, and feelings without limiting them to any one topic. Close probing directs the conversation to a topic of your choice. Now moving on to conflict handling skills. Two persons interacting with each other may disagree on an issue and a conflict may arise between them. Conflict is a situation wherein one person or group purposely makes an effort to upset the effort of another person or group to further his or her own interests, or to block or frustrate the interests of others. Conflicts may arise due to several reasons such as difference in interests, perceptions, etc. The following steps can be helpful in avoiding and resolving the conflicts. A. Proper and timely communication. B. Clearly define roles of various people and groups. C. Respect for all irrespective of their designation. D. Careful listening and resolving grievances. E. Giving and receiving feedback. And F. Positive attitude. With this we come to an end of this chapter. Now we moving on to next chapter, that is ways of communicating. Communication can be carried out with or without use of words. Communication through spoken or written words is known as verbal communication, whereas communication without using words is called non-verbal communication. Verbal and non-verbal communication can further be divided as follows. Verbal communication, spoken and written, and non-verbal communication, body language, paralanguage, proximate, visual communication, audio, oral communication, audio-visual communication. Now we'll do spoken communication. Spoken or oral communication refer to transmission of messages through spoken words. It involves both speaking and listening. Spoken communication may take place through face-to-face communication and through mechanical devices such as telephone, loudspeaker, mobile, etc. Method of oral communication. Oral communication may be in the form of face-to-face conversation, interview, group discussion, meeting, conference, seminar, telephonic conversation, radio broadcasting, speech, announcement, etc. Now there are different types of communication like face-to-face conversation, telephone, interview, speech, conference, etc. Now advantage, spoken or oral communication offer the following advantage, that is fast speed, economy, personal touch, immediate feedback, flexibility, emergency, secrecy. And what are the disadvantages of oral communication? Inaccuracy, deterioration, no record, conflict provoking, unsuitable. Now we'll do in detail. Advantage of spoken communication: fast speed. In oral communication, messages can be exchanged quickly. It catches attention immediately, therefore it is less time consuming, it saves time. Economy. Oral communication does not require paper and ink. It is therefore less expensive than written communication. Personal touch. Oral communication is more effective. The receiver hears not only the words but also the tone, pitch, and volume. In face-to-face talk, body language can be used to supplement the words. Detailed explanation of message is possible in oral communication. Immediate feedback. In face-to-face conversation, the reaction and the response of the receiver can be obtained on the spot. Flexibility. In oral communication, messages can be changed easily to suit the needs and response of the receiver. Emergency. During emergency situation, oral communication is the only means of conveying message. Secrecy. It is easier to maintain secrecy in oral communication. Now, disadvantage of spoken communication: inaccuracy. Oral communication tends to be less inaccurate and precise. People often lose control over spoken words. Once spoken, the wrong or inaccurate words cannot be eliminated. Deterioration. Oral messages are more likely to get deteriorated, especially when these are passed through several persons. No record. Oral communication does not provide record for further use and legal evidence. Conflict provoking. Oral communication may provoke conflict due to use of obsessional word spoken by speaker. Now, unsuitability. Oral communication is not suitable when the message is lengthy. Now, spoken communication is useful and suitable in the following cases. A. When problems and issues are to be discussed in group. B. When the time available for communication is very short. C. When the reaction and the reply to message are required quickly. D. While instructing and counseling subordinate. E. When workers want to express their problems and grievances personally before managers. And F. When the message is brief and need to be transmitted quickly.